Hello guys, what I'm going to show you today is how you can use Nano Banana for YouTube thumbnails, okay? Now this is going to be very simple guys, but for most of you, you just want to upload like a thumbnail or create a thumbnail that has your face on it, okay? So you're going to have to pick a very good shot of your face. It can be neutral or, if you want to do a certain pose and you already have a picture making that pose, then you can do that, okay? But if not, make sure that it's kind of neutral, okay? On the neutral side. As you can see, I use these guys here. Okay, and I can make him do a lot of faces using a prompt. Okay, now you're gonna have to decide the style and composition for this picture. So I'm gonna give you a quick example that I created, a prompt that I created for you. Okay, it says create a 16:9 cinematic YouTube thumbnail. Okay, this is very important. I'm giving you the aspect ratio that I want to use: 16:9, 1:1, 9:16, vertical, things like that. Okay, so you have to specify what is the actual aspect ratio that you want. It's going to make things easier for later. Cinematic YouTube thumbnail. Okay. Close up of the host, which is going to be this guy, and I'm specifying that this is the reference image with surprise expression. As you can see, this guy right now is kind of neutral, but I'm going to try to make him surprise, okay, using artificial intelligence. Dramatic rim light from right, deep tail background, high contrast, space on the left for big, white, bold title text. Now, what I'm saying here is that, do not actually add any text. I'm going to add it later in an editing program, but just give some space for this text. Okay, so maybe it will listen to me or maybe it will not, but we will tweak it later. Photorealistic, crop, punchy colors, high clarity. Okay, you have to decide on your style, but you're going to see how this is going to look, guys. It's going to look good. Let's give this a second. Now, of course, when you're making like a thumbnail, you have to decide on, how many space you want your face to take, kind of the motion, the contrast, things like that, okay? But look, this is what it actually made. It's not so bad, actually. It's not so bad. It's actually great, The only thing that it didn't respect is the space to the left, okay? So let's actually try again. It says space on the left for big, white, bold title text. So let's say the image is perfect, but I need space on the left to add text later. Put the character to the right and leave some blank space on the left. And let's see if it's going to listen to us. If not, by the way, you can always do this in Photoshop by using generative expand. But if you can make this oh, amazing. That's great, actually. Okay, now it did what we asked for, actually. It created this guy's image and it added some text to the left, which is what we wanted. The thing is that we don't actually want the text. So what are we going to do is we're going to download this image. We're going to take this to Photoshop, Canva, any other programs like that, and you're going to manually remove these tags. You're going to select this part of the image and you're going to use basically generative fill and you're going to remove it. Okay, but that's pretty much it. You can play around with this and it looks great, actually. Thank you so much, guys.